Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruby Patel. I am first year student of computer engineering at Swaminarayan University. Today I am going to solve LeetCode problem number 1446, which is consecutive characters. So in this problem, I have given a string S which contains different characters. So I have to return the power of the string as the output. So what is the power of the string? So here maximum length of non-empty substring that contains only one unique character. So here I have to return the number which represents the how many times a unique character comes in a consecutive manners in our string. So now let's understand it with example. Now let's take example 1. So as you can see in example 1, I have given a word lead code. So here e comes two times in a string but in a consecutive manner. Consecutive manner means a character comes after one another. There is no another character between them. So here the unique character which is e, it comes in a continuous manner, and that's why I have to return the number of the unique character comes. So here e comes two times, so here I am written 2. Now let's see the example 2. So here in example 2, I have given a word a, b, b, c, c and so on. So here I have to check b comes two times. After that c comes three times, and for d comes four times and e comes five times in a continuous manner. So I have to return the power of the string as e comes highest times. So I have to return the highest number of the character which comes in a consecutive manner. So now let's check the approach to solve the problem. So this is the approach. At first I have to initialize the two variables, which is count and max char. So here I initialize two variable and equalize both equals to 1, and after that I am traversing in a string and check both I am taking both character and check if both the characters are same, then I am incrementing count, otherwise I am initialize the count to 1. So here as written, that traverse the string from 1 to s dot size. So here I am traversing in a string from 1 to s dot size of the string. After that I am checking that s of I with the s of I minus 1, and if both are equal, then I am incrementing the count, otherwise I am resetting the count to the 1. And after that I am checking that if the count is greater than max char, then I am storing it in a again max char by the max method. So here at last I am returning the max char which stores the highest possible power of the string. Now let's take the example. So here I have given a string a, b, b, c, 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 and 3 times d, 5 times e, and after that c, d, b, a. Now here as I say the approach before. So this is the approach. I am running the for loop from I equals to 1 to uh, I equals to 1 to s dot size. After that I am incrementing I and checking if s of I equals to s of I minus 1. So now let's start from the 1. So when the I equals to 1, so it checks for the s of 1 and s of 0. So here s of 0 is a and s of 1 is b. So it checked that a is does not equal to b. So it does not so this is the condition. So if condition is not true, then it goes to the else condition and initialize the count equals to 1. After that I becomes 2, and it becomes s of 2, and it check the condition for s of 2 and s of 1. So here both b equal equals to b. So here I am incrementing count. So count becomes 2 from the 1. After that I am I becomes 3, and I becomes 3, therefore it checks for the s of 3 and s of 2. So here s of 3 is C and s of 2 is B. So here both so if condition is not true, because s of 2 and s of 3 are not equal, so it goes to the else condition and initialize the count to 1. After that, the it checks for the whole string, and it increment the count equals to 5 for this 5 e, and at last it store the counts value in the max care, because it is the highest value of the count. So now let's doing the code. So as I say, I am taking both variable first, which is count equals to 1, and int max care equals to 1. After that, I am running the for loop from int I equals to 1 to I should be less than s dot size. Now I am incrementing I. Now as I say, I have to check the condition if s of I equals to s of I minus 1. If it is correct, then I have to increment the count. Now in else condition, if the if condition is not correct, then I have to initialize the count again equals to 1, because else condition runs when both characters are not equal. So then count should be initialized to 1. After that, I am storing maximum count value in the max care by the max method. Max method gives the maximum value from the given both the values. So here it checks that if the max care is maximum or count is maximum. So at last I have to return the max care, because I have to return the maximum power of the string. So now let's check the code. So as you can say, it passed 2 test cases. Now also I can add custom test case from here. Now let's check the code. So also it run successful for the custom test case. Now submit the code. So as you can say, on submitting, it is successfully passed all the 333 test cases, and its runtime is 0 microsecond. So now this is the solution, and time complexity of the code is big O of n, and space complexity is big O of 1. Because time complexity is big O of n, because here I am running the for loop, and it runs at least n times, because the size of the string is n. Let's say the size of the string is n, that's why it run at least n times. And here I do not require any space like vector array or to store any extra variables. So here space complexity is a big O of 1. So this is the solution. If you find this solution helpful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.